They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, damn right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta scratch that. The bad man, bad deals with me for real. They right.
All right, man, yeah. It's your boy Big Lat. This is season 6 of the Big Lat Show. We got Lanaya in the building. We got E over here doing production. But first and foremost, we got my little bit, bro, Cooley Slim, sitting there across from me. What's up?
What's going on, Pippin?
You good, Shawty?
I'm good, man.
That's good. All right, so we did this before, but we got to do it again. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to ask the same dumbass questions I asked before. So
it wasn't done. It was knowledgeable.
Yeah. So I'm moving the mic around. I don't know what the hell going on with me. You recently, well, not recently, but you was in prison for a while. Mm-hmm. Why were you in prison?
I got caught up in the feds on money laundering and U.S. mail fraud charge. Got 60 months for it.
So, money laundering, define money laundering for the people that don't know.
Okay, money laundering is when you take dirty money that you done did dirt with and try to go through a business and clean it up, basically.
So how do you get caught doing that? Because that sounds so easy. Mm-hmm. So how do you get caught doing that? Somebody spent some money somewhere they weren't supposed to, huh?
That and talking. You know what I'm saying? Basically telling the whole formula of what's going on. Because if they don't know the formula, they don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
So y'all figured out who told?
Yeah, got paperwork on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call no names out, but it definitely got some on there.
Nigga, we want names. We want another nigga that was stitching.
Yeah, we gonna do like that. We gonna keep it player. We gonna keep it out of the way.
But you know, crazy though, that's how the streets work. Mm-hmm. A lot of people see these movies and they think the streets work on, oh, that nigga fucked me over. We gotta go get him. Mm-hmm. The streets don't work like that. Mm-hmm. The streets work like, oh, that nigga fucked me over, I ain't fucking with him no more. Mm-hmm. Because you just keep perpetuating a cycle if you keep going after the people that wronged you.
Exactly.
Like we was talking earlier in here, and I was saying that it's a lot of people that call themselves going off on me, telling me they don't fuck with LA no more or whatever. Now they right back fucking with LA. Mm-hmm. And instead of me being the asshole, like, man, I don't fuck with you. All right, come on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, come on. Because it's going to eat you up inside that you did something wrong to somebody who tried to help you.
Exactly.
Every time. Like, and those are mostly the people that want to fight all the time.
Yeah, killing with kindness. That's what you're basically doing.
Hey, I'm still your friend. Come on.
Yeah.
But every time you sitting in my face, I'm going to let you know, nigga, like, remember what you did? Mm-hmm. I'm going to bring it up every time until you get mad enough to want to throw hands. I'm going to beat your ass. Then we're going to sit there and we're going to talk about what happened. You understand what happened? Like, get your ass whooped? Mm-hmm. All right, let's roll these cameras. Let's do this. So 5 years money laundering. Mm-hmm. Did you learn anything about, I don't want to say your government, did you learn anything about Cooley while sitting there for them 5 years?
Yeah, I learned that, it definitely, patience is a virtue. You know what I'm saying? By me having experience in going to prison, I know that sound kind of fucked up, but
it do sound fucked up.
But
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I understood, like, okay, I know what I'm in for. I know what I'm trying to do. Let me just go ahead and do my time, and and keep my mind out of the institutionalism that some of these niggas be having in there when they in there. You feel what I'm saying? Because you get institutionalized too much, you gonna bring it out in the free world. And it's gonna show. Believe me, it's gonna show. You know what I'm saying?
So you go in, you do your time, you get out. Mm-hmm. What is the very first thing you remember eating when you got out of jail? When you got out of prison? The jail and prison, two different.
The first thing I ate was Popeyes.
Did you get sick?
No, I didn't get sick. I really smashed the hell out of it because I ain't had none in 60 months. So it's like the taste of it was just, you know what I mean? Then I went to I ain't go to the hood Popeye. I went to one of Alpharetta or something. You know what I'm saying? I went out there. And I did fresh chicken, cooked fresh chicken and everything. No, I ain't knocking the Popeyes in the hood. Y'all do y'all thing. But, hey, man, I just got out, so I had to get some fresh shit.
I'm glad he said so. I'm knocking y'all. I'm tired of going in there. Feel like I got to fight y'all motherfuckers for my chicken. Just got there, cook the chicken, shut the fuck up and give it to me. I
Hey.
don't need all that extra yah rah rah. Put my chicken in the box, let me go. That's why I don't go to Popeyes. What else I don't go to? I don't go to Mrs. Winters. Because them motherfuckers so get up. But we ain't talking about that shit.
Yeah.
When I told you my last time I was locked up, I turned myself in. I was in about 3-4 months. When I got out, me and my brother Quint, we went out of town, and we went and got a steak. I was so sick after eating that steak.
Wow.
And talking to other people who was locked up, they say it's because the food they feed you in jail don't have all the extra shit in it. Like it's the bare basic bullshit.
That's
You know
why
what I mean?
when you get out, you're supposed to take a laxative.
That's what
You know
somebody
what I'm
told me.
saying?
They said, they said you supposed to got there do
Get
all
that
that.
shit out of your
Man,
system.
I wasn't thinking about that shit, man. I was so sick, bro. I got out, I was in the bed for about 3 days, sick. I couldn't eat nothing. I couldn't eat nothing.
Yeah.
And it was because of that bullshit. I'm pretty sure a lot of people went through that, you know. You born and raised in Atlanta.
For sure.
What's different in Atlanta now from the time me and you coming up? What in your mind is different?
I think it's just the whole atmosphere of Atlanta then changed. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, it's good. They building new stuff every day in Atlanta, but it's just like the essence of Atlanta
Ain't that no more?
ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like every time you turn around, it's somebody from another state, another, you know what I'm saying, another city. You know what I'm saying? You can't really just home in on people that's originally from here. You know what I'm saying? And all the people that's originally from here, shit, they old outskirts or shit, probably overseas somewhere.
I had a job, and the lady asked me, she said, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from Atlanta." She said, "Huh?" And I said, "I'm from Atlanta." And she said, "Atlanta?" Like that.
Nah, we from Atlanta.
Yeah. I said, "No, I'm
with
from
an
Atlanta."
N.
I said, "I'm from Atlanta." She said, and she looked at somebody else. She said, "Yeah, say no, ain't no T's in that word, huh?"
Yeah.
I said, "No," I said, "I can say Atlanta, like you're saying Atlanta, but no, I'm from Atlanta." She said, "You probably the only person up here from Atlanta." And I said, "No, there's some people in here from Atlanta." Nobody. And we walk around, because I was a mechanic there, fixing forklifts and stuff. We walking around, we stopping people on forklift. "Where you from?" "Oh, I'm from Griffin." "Oh, okay, all right." "Where you from?" "I'm from Conyers." "Oh, okay. Where you from?" "I'm from Covington." I mean, nobody from the city of Atlanta. And I was like, "Well, all the folks from Metro Atlanta." So I get, she was like, "No, the city of Atlanta."
City of Atlanta.
And me and her got into a discussion, and she was saying, "I thought Atlanta was bigger than what it was." And I had to tell her, I said, "No, the city is a small city.
It's a small city, yeah.
But the metro area, 15 counties, that's what make it huge." And that was before that Amaretta song came out. But like to what you were saying, when I was coming up, kids could just walk to the MARTA bus, get on the MARTA bus,
Exactly.
go wherever they're going. Now you can't do that. It's so much traffic in this city now. Like I lived in California for a while, Los Angeles, and the traffic out there is horrendous. And I used to tell people, Atlanta traffic didn't used to be like that. It didn't used to be like that. But all these transplant, man, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So is your music, because like I tell people all the time, one of my favorite songs is Motion. Motion 1. I like Motion 2, but I love Motion 1.
Gotcha.
But your music is the essence of Atlanta. It is. Whether you're doing it on purpose or not, it's the essence of Atlanta. Do you do that on purpose, or it's just how you come across?
No, they just, I do it on purpose because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like Atlanta, like I said, Atlanta done lost its essence, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be around when I was growing up, you know, around, you know what I'm saying, real players, real street cats, you know what I'm saying, that they had structure and had morals, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was different back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was to get in trouble, nigga, your mama finna, you know what I'm saying, your mama can't get to you, your auntie can't get to you, shit, the neighbor gonna get to you type shit. You feel somebody gonna get to you, you know what I'm saying? Now, it's just out there now, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, and Atlanta is such a trendy city, and I ain't hating on, you know what I'm saying, the young cats, you know what I'm saying, but all of them sounding similar, and we wasn't raised like that. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody was raised to be original, you know what I mean?
Bro, I was telling my son, he was born here, but he wasn't raised here. He was raised in Chicago. When he came down here a couple of years ago to visit, stay with me or whatever. It didn't work out because he an asshole. But we was talking, And when I had my other studio, me and E, we had another studio in Greenbrier, and we was over there in Greenbrier Mall, and he was talking to some younger cats around his age, and he came to me, he said, they don't sound nothing like you. Like that. And I said, what you mean? He said, everybody I've talked to since I've been out here, none of them sound like you. And I was like, what you mean nobody sound like me? I said, it's Atlanta. We all sound alike. And he was like, no, they don't sound like you. He said, come here, matter of fact. And I walked a young cat by, he's like, and we were talking, and I got annoyed from the first start of the conversation. I got annoyed. And I was like, and I looked at him, I said, you're right. These niggas don't sound nothing like me. And so I was like, well, when I grew up, the different hoods you grew up in, you sound like Atlanta, but you sound different. Everybody had their own lingo.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
niggas in Decatur, own lingo. College Park, own lingo. You know what I mean? Niggas on the west side, even though we were separated, Bankhead, Adamsville, Kimberly Court, Boat Rock, Perry Home, everybody sound the same on the side, but everybody still had their own lingo.
Yeah, different lingo.
Yeah. But these young cats, they all sound like they from somewhere else.
Exactly.
None of these young niggas in Atlanta sound like Atlanta. They don't at all. And they take pride in it. I think a lot of them don't want to sound like Atlanta. They take pride in sound like something different. I don't know. Maybe I'm old. I'm white.
I mean, but we used to always take pride in our slang and how we represent Atlanta to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the young kids like, man, we ain't gonna follow that old shit. You know what I'm saying? All that old ass shit, man. But they just don't know, like, nigga, we the one created for you to be like you is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's real shit.
What they don't get is it's cool to have your own. You ain't got to sound like a nigga from New York. You ain't got to sound like a nigga from Michigan. You ain't got to sound like a nigga from Florida. You know what I mean? Like, sound like what we built. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, act like what we built. Like, taking on somebody else, like you said, essence, that's just whack to me. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird to me.
Weird.
But I'm old as fuck, so what So you got out of prison, you started TKO.
Yes, sir.
Is it just primarily you, or do you have other artists?
It's primarily me right now at this moment. I am looking at a couple of other artists, but right now, as far as paperwork and sign, yes, I'm the only artist on TKO right now.
Would you, if given a chance, sign to another label and just push TKO to the back?
Nah, I couldn't do that because of how much work I put in and how much time I put into it and invested time into it. I couldn't see myself just saying, you know what, fuck TKO, I'm finna sign with Sony or I'm finna sign with Def Jam. And I couldn't do it because I've been repping TKO since I stepped on the turf from the feds. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I always focus on independency and, you know what I'm saying, trying to show other artists. That's my whole purpose of TKONT, to show other artists the right way of how to try to be independent and fully independent, not capping like you independent, then at the same time you done signed about 3 or 4 other niggas, and then next thing you know you're in a fucked up position where you can't even get out of it, you know what I mean? So that's my whole purpose of TKONT. Top-notch organized entertainment, by the way, y'all.
Throw that out there. What do you have in the works now as far as the movement, as far as TKO and yourself?
Well, right now you speaking on Motion. I got Motion 2.0 out. You know what I'm saying? I had an original Motion song with Duty Rich and Dirty the Don, but you know, a couple of issues was going on with the shit.
No.
So now I'm just focusing on Motion 2.0 right now because.
Oh my God! So I can't play Motion 1?
Nah, I mean you got it yourself. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you the song. I'm gonna send you the personal the song. But as far as what everybody else, I had to take it down. It was just issues.
And you know what's crazy that you say that? Because the other day, and this is a true story, the other day I went to share something on, you know how I've been doing. I've been sharing shit on Instagram, and I've been using the audio, I've been using Motion. And I went to type in Motion, it didn't show up. Only 2.0 showed up.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell going on here?
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, Instagram tripping.
Yeah.
So I used 2.0, but I was like, why is it? What happened? Did you talk about it?
I mean, it's not. I'll just put it like this: it was a disagreement between two other artists that was on the song, and never got right after that.
But what does their disagreement have to do with your song?
I mean, I got them on the feature, but if I'm trying to focus on looking at the big picture of this shit, like pushing this song, I gotta have the other two artists on there because shit, they might like people might like the last verse from Home, you know what I'm saying? Or people might, you know what I'm saying, like the second verse. People might like my verse, you feel what I'm saying? But if I just keep pushing my verse and my song and I can't get artists to come in because, I don't deal with Home, you know what I'm saying, we're not looking at the big picture of it, I just had to, you know what I'm saying, I had to fall back from it and get with some people that really, you know what I'm saying, that's really on the same page and trying to push the song and looking at the bigger picture like me instead of, I mean, it's just a crazy situation, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It was just some he say, she say, and it took it there, and it was like, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, we ain't got to do that, bro. We can still look at the bigger picture. So it was to the point where family got involved, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm going to do this and do that to you type. So I just went ahead. I said, you know what? Because even if I did bring them back and try to put that shit together, it ain't going to be the same energy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a different energy on that. So, and they understood, you know what I'm saying? Both of them understood how I move, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still chop it up with them. You know what I mean? Like, I still mess with Dirty the Don. I got a single out with him, you know what I'm saying, called They Ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know, Duty, you know what I'm saying? Duty 2 Rich, I still chop it up with him, you know what I mean? But we just couldn't make it happen because the vibe wasn't there no more, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we first got it, when we first did it, we shot the video for it in there. I had to take the video. That shit hurt me, bro. I had to take the video down and everything. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah, man. But see, I know if it was in a situation like we was with a major label, they would have had to chunk that shit up. You know what I mean? And had to take it for what it is.
Man, niggas, man. I swear to God, niggas will fuck up good shit all the time.
Yeah, so I got Motion 2.0 now with Cushy Style, female, and my partner Rich Greg, you know what I'm saying?
When I had a song, I have a song called Get Back Bit. And my son is on the song. And I was taking him with me to perform the song, all Alabama, Tennessee, South Georgia, all that shit. And so we kind of didn't fall out, I don't think. I don't think he really liked me too much. But my oldest son, Aaron, triggered. But whenever I reach out to him and say, hey, I want to go, can you come perform? We did the video together. It was kind of like crickets. Like, I couldn't get him. So you know what I did? I just made a remix with just me on it. You know what I mean? I took his verse off of it and I just added another verse onto it. And I think that's what you need to do with Motion.
With Motion.
Just put your original verse on there and then add another verse on it. So that way, if you have this issue where you can't go perform it, you can at least perform it. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like that'll probably be better.
But see, the better, it's a better situation on 2.0 because we got to understand and paperwork and everything on this one. So it can't be no, oh man, I don't mess with Cushy because she said something about it can't be like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it got to be like, hey, look, bro, this is what we agreed to. This is what we signed on. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, you need to do 3.0 with me on that. But
I got you.
Let's get to the music though, because the main reason why I brought your ass here was I want you sent me a song. I want you to get on the mic with it.
Oh, for sure, I got you. You already know, pimp.
Let's do it then.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah. There you go. The original you replicate, dedicated, they just speculated with the blah blah. I just elevated and chuckled at it like hi Davis. Flow so gracious, your whole rotation. But please give me space, bitch. This pimping in here, it's different in here. So please don't confuse me with the mother folk. Touching bust flex now, but it be that butter dough. You nothing but a dough. If you thinking I'ma stop, why? They begging me to drop top deuces, and this a far cry from that. she about to see out the flat again. You motherfucking right, don't act. You know the acronyms. ADV for LIFE. And any disrespect, just expect the CC saying put an ad on it. Your main thing, say my name and add that on it. I maintain my lane and cruise like a caddy on it. I don't see opponents, cause half of my the other half is rap rodents. Solidified stone is on, this is what made me. TKO for sure, yes, the label that pays me. West Atlanta raised me, them shots just grazed me. And you ain't really about that, so cap don't amaze me. Slim, not shady, all about my M's though. Everything gravy, A-hat, brim low. You just got a rim blow, trim low, spit shine. Pimple out your specs and expect to see some bitch shine. Money to be made, best believe I'm gonna get mine. In the streets trimming, best believe you getting big time. You wanna be tough, fine. Just know for every action, it's a reaction. You rappers get out of line. I'm trying not to bully ball, but the game out of pocket. Niggas claiming game with their name on the docket. And in a bad way, sad to say, but it's a fact. That's why I keep my mouth shut and my pimpin' intact. I don't react off emotions, I think logic. In this game, I don't think fame, I think profit. Use a lane, I switch lanes and corner markets. Not the same, you shoot wild, I hit targets. So think before you started with a rare real artist that from the city jet. You can see the chat like it's sweet, but pimp, I'm hitting back. It ain't no pity pat. I'm trying to knock a hater brain loose for thinking out of whack. Bring the gurney and the crane through, stress them. The gang gon' respect them, sucker shit don't affect them at all. I reflected behind walls and got the hit in the stalls. The law still on my balls and I'm like, damn, what's a real nigga to do? Too many faces in this shit, the real's only a few. So I showed up on cue and on time to get the grime out. Some rappers take it all up in them and get the shine out. Bras in their feelings by pimping and want to wine pout. There's no love, we got it full before we dine out. You don't like it, I ain't tripping, baby, I slide out. On to the next, I got them hicks by the threes. I just hit them in the text like I can tell you trying to link, ain't you? Paint the picture vivid, and plus the flow gifted. Cold on them frigid, I'm firm on my pivot. I'm about to spin and drop off these real nigga knockoffs. I know the killers that break bread and still knock your block off. I'm about to pop the lock off, hit the safe and clean it. Me G at the drop off, just our normal routine. Counting green by any means on these ducks. And it's still, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck, straight up.
Y'all fuck nigga gonna realize, man. TKO, Evan Vision. We are the movement. Let's go.